The Qur'an says in Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 110. Kulidullah abidur Rahman, ayamatadu, falal asmal husna. Say, call upon him by Allah or by Rahman. By whichever name you call upon him, to him belongs the most beautiful name. You can call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by any name, but it should be a beautiful name. It should be a name given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should not conjure up a mental picture. And there are no less than 99 different attributes given to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Hakim, most merciful, most benevolent, most wise. No less than 99. And the counting one is Allah. And this verse, to Allah belongs the most beautiful name. Besides Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 110, is also mentioned in Surah Araf, chapter number 7, verse number 180, and Surah Taha, chapter number 20, verse number 8, as well as Surah Al-Hashr, chapter 59, verse number 24. To Allah belong the most beautiful names. And there are certain criteria as far as the name and attributes of Allah are concerned. It should be a name given by himself, and besides that, it should be a unique name. For example, most of us know that the first man who set foot on the moon, he was Neil Armstrong. Now, if I have to give an attribute to Neil Armstrong, and if I say that Neil Armstrong is an astronaut, yes, Neil Armstrong is an astronaut, but it's not unique. There are thousands of astronauts. If you reverse it, who's an astronaut? The answer will not be Neil Armstrong. It can be 1,000 people. If I say Neil Armstrong is an American, there are millions of people who are American. Who's an American? You can give a million names. It's not unique belonging to Neil Armstrong alone. So if I have to give a unique attribute to Neil Armstrong, I have to say Neil Armstrong is the first man who set foot on the moon. If you reverse it, who's the first man who set foot on the moon? The reply is Neil Armstrong. So similarly, when you give an attribute to Almighty God, it should be unique. If you say Almighty God created a building, who can create a building? There can be 1,000 people who can create a building. But if you say He is the creator, or the creator of the universe, who's the creator of the universe? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ar-Rahim, most merciful. Who is the most merciful? Answer is only one, Allah. So the attribute to give and the name you give should be unique and belong only to Allah and no one else.